I really rather think that I should talk a little slower, because I kind of rant and race like a frantic Oxford rower. When I talk so fast, I become incomprehensible, so maybe talking slower would be something rather sensible. One slight problem with recording video in this room, and if I'm honest, this is kind of a glaring fault on my part, is that the window, directly in front of me, faces the rising sun, and therefore, throughout the entirety of this video, the sunlight is going to vary dramatically in both colour and intensity, which isn't something I'm complaining about so much as, apologising in advance. Anyway, this video is going to swing wildly between the worlds of entertainment and internet communication, so I hope you'll bear with me. I've been reading a lot lately, and just the other week I got finished with the entirety of the A Song and Ice and Fire series, which, as you may or may not know, is what the exceedingly well-renowned Game of Thrones TV series is based off. And I finished watching season 2 of Game of Thrones, and being the kind of person I am, I wanted to know what happened next, so I had to go and read the whole book series. Which I guess means I've spoiled myself for the next 3 or 4 seasons, but I think that's something I can live with. Having finished all that heavy and detailed fantasy literature, I'm reading graphic novels now to try and relax a little bit. I've just finished reading the exceptionally touching Blankets, which was recommended by Orla, aka Glitter and More Doom, in her video on graphic novels, which I'll link down below. And now I'm looking for some more to read. I'm rereading Scott Pilgrim right now for the 100th time, but I'd like to branch out into stuff I haven't read before. So if you've got any suggestions about good graphic novels, please post down below and I shall look into them. And just to give a quick book recommendation of my own, I've been reading a series of books by Christopher Brookmyre. They're classed as tartan noir, and they're all based in Scotland, mainly following the exploits of an investigative journalist called Jack Parlerbane, who gets into all kind of trouble. And one thing that drew me in strongly is that while they have different characters in different books, and sometimes in different settings, they're all based in the same universe, so people will occasionally reference things from other books, which gives it a nice kind of cohesive feel across the entire series. Speaking of entertainment and fun things, and heading down a slightly more nerdy route, Mists of Pandaria, the next World of Warcraft expansion, comes out in just over a month and a half, which I'm incredibly excited about. I haven't really highlighted this much in videos, but I'm a little bit of a Warcraft addict. I have 9 level 85 toons, and my guild recently killed both Spine of Deathwing and Madness of Deathwing on Heroic. If you play already, or you're thinking about starting playing with the new expansion, which I highly recommend, you can find me on Horde side of Tyrannus EU, and I'll put a little link in the doobly-doo. Speaking of things coming up soon, Summer in a City is in a couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about because I didn't manage to make the last 2 years, which sucks, and I am incredibly looking forward to seeing a lot of friends that I haven't seen in the past couple of years. What's also exciting is the first day of the event, Friday 17th of August, is also my 26th birthday. I can't think of anything much better for my birthday than combining it with the UK's biggest gathering of the year, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of YouTube, in preparation for Summer in the City, I have updated the banner and thumbnails on this main channel, and I've also updated the banner and background on my partnered side channel, One Awesome Fanboy, that I haven't really used lately, but now it's ready for any quirky side videos from Summer in the City. Now that I've got all that set up, maybe you can leave me some suggestions down below about what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what you'd like to see from my videos in the future, so I can get an idea of how you guys feel about this whole thing. That just about wraps that up, but before I go, I've been posting a lot more lately on my Tumblr and Twitter accounts, so please go and follow those. Links down below if you like updates from me very frequently. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Cheerio.